Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Factorio Living with Biters. So in the previous episode we set up battery production, however it is not working. So let's go find out why. I think I know, because I did edit last episode, so well, I call it editing. It is editing in the loosest of senses. It is applying a fade out to the end of the video basically, but I still watch through quickly to check it's all fine. And I realised I didn't put in the very first pipe. So let's put that in. Oh, there we go. Now we have sulfuric acid coming through the system. So now we will be making batteries. And the next step is to set up production of smart inserters. So let's go do that. And once that's done, we can finally actually get the blue signs running. We can get advanced oil processing, so that can start operating again back over there. Because at the moment the plastic is just slowly running down. But we've got a biter attack. It's over in the main base. What's it on? It's on that wall there. I think it's someone trying to get out actually, by the looks of it. So that's fine. But yes, we have batteries being produced. Look at them. Look at them go. Here they are. Batteries. Awesome. Okay, so the next thing is smart inserters. We want to set that up like here, I guess. The things that we need are, for the basic ones, we need circuits, gears, iron, and then circuits and iron, and then circuits. So we want a double belt of circuits, in my experience, and then an iron and gears belt, which we can just set up from that stuff there. More explosions or whatever happening. Still attacking the wall, I guess. So I guess we want to set the system up here. Let's cordon off an area. We're going to keep with our current pattern, methinks. So we'll have our gear belt. Or do we want the gear belt on the outside or the inside? We might want it on the inside, just because the amount of consumption is insane. It uses 4 electronic circuits for each fast inserter. Whereas this one uses 2 circuits, 2 plates. So that one would be a fast inserter, 2 long-armed ones, and then this one we want a faster long-armed one as well. Okay, so we do want the belts on the inside, which unfortunately means it doesn't line up as perfectly as I would like. Stuff is continuing to explode meanwhile. What I'm gonna do... Stop exploding! For crying out loud, how much exploding do you need to do? I'm gonna move this up by 1. It's a bit messy. Oop, there we go, grab that. Hoover this up. Send this down. Do the exact same thing. And there we go. And then underground belt and splitter. Set it up like so. Goes inside there. And then we need to set up this thing here. This should be easy enough. Because we could just do, say, that. Sorted. And then we just need to underground belt it to where it needs to be. Unfortunately, where it needs to be is in line with this, so we may have some problems there. But let's send that there for now, and then work it out momentarily. How do we want to do it? We want to... what we want to do, actually, is extend this by yet another 1 square. Because of course with it being a splitter it's feeding into, it doesn't matter what side things are on. So then we can clear away this. And we can get 2 underground belts. One goes like there and one goes there. Connect this up here. Something has now exploded. I think it was the wall. I hope it was the wall. If it's something else then we're in more trouble. Right, so... do I have any walls handy? I don't have enough walls handy to do anything particularly useful with, so we'll craft some more and we'll just cordon off this section while it is clear. Oh, that was close. We need to work out how big we want this. We want it somewhere more like this line. And we want 1 more line beyond that. So... we'll just extend this here. And we've now got the width, but we don't have the height yet. We need to work that out. That'll be this and this. and then we can just contain this, and there we go. It's biter free. It's all good. I'll stick in a gate for the moment so I can get inside, and then we'll fit all the various things that we need. We need 4 long-armed inserters and a few more fast inserters, and we can extend this like so, and this like so. Put in our long-armed inserters. Sort out that one that I messed up there. Then these go this way, this goes this way. Onto a belt. This is so much quicker than all of the other things I've made so far. It's just coming together perfectly. Oh, we need level 3 assemblers, I remember. I don't think for everything, but we'll just put it in for everything because whatever. It keeps them sort of equal, well, balanced in terms of production speeds, maybe, possibly. Right, now all we need is power, and then to send the smart inserters somewhere. So I guess we'll use this one because it covers everything here then, which is very nice. And this one here, and then we just need to bridge the gap to the next power thing. And there we go. We're making smart inserters. It's all coming together. We can block that up permanently. I'm just going to place this wall so I can repair it. There we go. Alright, now all we need to do is bring together the advanced circuits, the batteries, and the smart inserters and get them there, I think is where we're going to set it up. And maybe we could even set it up here. It's a little bit more spacious, but then I like over here because it's nearer. I always like overestimate the size of assemblers. They're only this big. They're tiny. Could easily fit like 8 of them in, which is how many I think we'll need, roughly. More stuff's blowing up. Come on, guys. Stop blowing all my stuff up. It's mean. Anyway, there are so many biters here though that I'm concerned about building anything there. What we could do is, this never needs extending, so we could just build the blue science bit here, and that should be alright. In which case we actually want this belt going in the other direction to what it's going. We will need to bring steel over here if we're making it over here. I don't know what we really have in terms of steel production right now. I forget the situation it's in. I think we've just got it unloading into a chest over there. We may even set up some new production, though we don't have any coal around this area. We'd have to pipe it over. But what we could do, actually, make ourselves one of these and just use that. I like the sound of this. I'm going to plonk it here, maybe? Actually, no, we'll set it up over here. What we will do is we will extend this by 3 and run out of walls in the process and craft some more. And then I'm just going to deconstruct these here. This is me being clever, at least in my opinion. Actually, we probably don't want to have anywhere near enough iron production because iron takes a million years to make. So let me just momentarily think. How quick does it produce? It produces in 17.5 seconds. That's so long. Whereas a smart inserter is produced in half a second. So yeah, maybe that won't work. And wait, I know. A science pack is produced every 12 seconds, so if we've got 8 assemblers, that is nearly 1 a second. It's 1 every 1.5 seconds, so we would need that much steel being produced, and that would not do at all. That is not even enough to supply 1. Oh, but is that... what is that in? Hang on, we're gonna have to build the thing. We're gonna have to build the furnace to work out how quick it goes. We've got an assembler handy here. I mean, an inserter. We'll extend this line up here so we can start producing. How long does it take? Tell me the things. Yeah, that's not 17 seconds. Oh, of course, that would be the crafting time for me, which wouldn't make any sense because I can't craft it. Whatever. Yeah, that is less than 17 seconds, but I don't know how many it actually is. Does it tell me anywhere? Crafting... no. Tell me your secrets. How long does it take to make a steel plate? I don't know these things. Am I going to have to genuinely time this? I think I am, aren't I? Okay. Luckily, I do have a timer for the length of my episode, so I can work out how long it takes, and it takes about 8.5 seconds? Or is it 10.5? I didn't... it might be 10 seconds. 10 would make sense. That sounds about right. I could be wrong entirely. But in that case, we still need many of them to make enough iron, to make enough steel to get by. So I think we're just going to have to bring it in from elsewhere. So we'll cancel what we're doing here. We'll hop inside and just hoover this up so as not to leave a mess. Clear this away, get rid of this. Reinstate this wall here. And deconstruct this. So yeah, we need to ramp up our steel production quite clearly. Based on the fact that we have one furnace right now over there and it is not enough. Not enough at all, we're going to have to start mining a lot more iron. But in the meantime, I'm going to set up the science because I want to get it done. I don't know what area it will fill. How do we want to set this up? I think because of the way things are already arranged, the belts will come along here, and then the assemblers will be here, and the output will be here, which makes it perfectly line up, of course, because it's the same basic structure as that one. However, we need much more in the way of walls. There's a biter who's got in already. Let's cordon off this section with what we have, and we'll go and get a bunch of stone bricks. And we'll also sort out steel. And lots of iron, infinite iron, all of the iron in the universe. Our stone outpost is dead. And I don't think there's any more stone we can actually mine from this because of its awkward positioning. Wait. Do we have a burner mining drill handy? If we don't, I'm very surprised. Where have they all gone? What are they doing? Here we go. Ah, there is room. If this biter would move, I could get a better idea of how much room exactly there is. Oh, and in fact, there's room here. Okay. It's the age of the burner inserters, burner mining drills. I always get those mixed up. Why have you not moved? Move! There we go. I just had to get him starting, and he would finish. Actually, is this big enough for an electric mining drill? It is! Oh! Well then. I did not know this. If this spider would move, then I could build. Ha! In your face. Hang on, let me check. So I can't... Yeah, I've got to build it there. Well, that is excellent news. And there's even room here to actually get it away from everything. I think we will have to underground belt it, maybe. Actually, we could take the long way around, but if we can underground belt it, that would be convenient. And we can. We're going to put all of the fuel in there that we can, and then this is going to go this way. That's going to join up. So it needs to go one more long to join up correctly. And then this, get rid of that there, put that there. Get rid of that. These can go. And there we have it. We have stone coming through once again, though we don't have all the stone we can have yet because we have not powered that. There we go. Once again, stone bricks. Let's craft 1,000,000 walls. I think someone's asking me why I don't set up automatic wall crafting stuff. Look at how quick you craft it manually. What's the point? Like, I'm one of the people who doesn't craft as much as he Like, doesn't assemble as much as he could. But I don't see the reason to when you can produce the something so quickly already. Like, this can be done in moments. So why? Why faff about making an assembler? I mean, if you have a base with millions of walls, then it makes a bit more sense. But mine's not terrible. I mean, it's more walls than I would usually have, because usually I don't have walls because I'm biter friendly and don't have these problems. Right, speaking of walls, is this place biter free? Oh no, it isn't. There's one. There's one. Why? Why is there just one? Yeah, I don't think there's any factory stuff blown up, though I'm slightly concerned. I think there were only 2 blowing up notifications, and there were 2 walls that I fixed, so I guess that's sorted. Come on, you. Go, get caught in the belts and get swept away, please. Or we're just gonna have to abandon you. What I can... Oh. I could possibly cordon him off within the base and then herd him with some walls. Yeah, this guy really does not want to go in there, apparently. Otherwise he would have by now, like all the other biters have. I think I'm going to rebuild the airlock. So yeah, I can get the system to sort of self-fix itself eventually, except for this one guy who's just going to be a pain. But you can see that the system actually worked quite a few times, because a lot of walls that were damaged for a moment, and then the biters were carried away. Actually, that may be one biter who just did that all the way around until he finally got sent in the right direction. Yeah, he does not want to leave. Okay, so let's resupply. And get ourselves back up to 5 stacks of that. 2 stacks of that. We've got 1 extra copper plate, don't know why that is. You can have it. The copper is coming through now because the circuits are built up again. This is good. And it's getting over to the advanced circuits slowly. It's not built up, but hopefully that will happen. We are nearly fine for steel. Now we are fine for steel. We've got more circuits than we need right now, so that can go there. And there's some copper ore, but I'm miles away from the copper mines right now, so I can't be bothered. Now, iron. What I need to do is set up a new smelting area, because this one is already too small. I mean, there's room here to do stuff, but I think the best way to do things will be to actually set up a new smelting area here and get rid of this one, and make the factory a lot more compact, because then the biters will be a lot less inclined to blow it up. So there is a ton of mineable iron right here, which is excellent. So let's try and make some use of it. We need to clear a bunch of trees. We're not going to get it all done this episode, but we're going to get ready for it. And then we'll sort out the steel. We've got a little bit of time before all of the red and green signs is done. So we have all the components we need for blue signs, but with the complete lack of really useful steel production, it makes sense to set that all up before we move on. So there we go with this. Look at all this ore. This is brilliant. I didn't even realise how much there was available. I mean, I probably did when I saw it, but I'd sort of forgotten, because I've got so used now to all the deposits being just completely covered with biter bases so that you can barely build any mining drills. But yeah, this is going to serve as well. And a little bit more down here I think I'll clear. I mean, we may want to clear a ton of trees. What tree is making this shadow? Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, it is. I thought the light was coming from that direction, but apparently it's more like that direction or something. It's probably like exactly east-west or something. West-east, whatever. Yeah, we want to clear this out, basically, because this is a huge open area if you don't count the trees. And the further away you are from biter bases, the less inclined biters are to come over and blow it up. Though there do seem to be quite a few of them swarming around here. There's a little empty patch here that looks good. We can also set up electric furnaces with this, actually. We've got that capability now. Though we want to be careful how much we use, because we need to try and get advanced oil processing researched. What's going on? Who's doing what? What's going on? No, he's going to succeed. There are so many piled up here. Yeah, this really needs to go. The biters hate this section of the factory. Issues may develop now that I'm going to build all this with biters trying to just blow up the mining drills, but if we leave gaps between them all, it should be alright. Let's see, we can do this. There's some biters here in the way. Actually, they weren't in the way, possibly. I'm going to put one here. Oh, we have to move this up by one to make it work. And mine everything that it can. So then we'll set up this. And this. Try and keep the spacing as wide as we can. Though we do want to put the mining drills right up against the biter bases where possible. So we want this way around, don't we? So I've now just possibly dumped ore in random places. There's one. And there's one. We'll turn this around. And do this, I think. I should probably just let that biter in instead of letting him blow up the... Oh, he's done it. Right, and now there's a guy... Oh, I think that's a different biter. I saw a biter... Oh, the system does work. It's pushing them in the directions they want to go. This guy is just sat in the doorway. What are you doing? Get out. Get out. No, get out. Oh, one of them's got in. Not even the one I was trying to push out. I'm just going to push this way now. He might work better. I think they're all just being herded into this corner by the way it's worked out. Stop getting in! Crying out loud. Oh no, he's trying to get out. No, forget it. Now, in fact, we can put a corner here and even this out a little bit. Try and calm them down by just making it a little more open. We can... Oh, in fact, there's a ton of stuff we can do here. I've just completely missed all the improvements we can make in this area. Including, like, even there. I can't pick up the stuff from there, so we'll do that later. But yeah, we can do that. And that means that we can... We've got options now. We can either fill that in, or we can just put belts there. I'm not really sure what to do, but we can do that. And that helps. Yeah, that's very good. So then we can put these in like this. And then as the last thing, it can suddenly turn them around the other way to try and fix that. And it can send them off over that direction, and that might work. We'll put that there. That's pushing those bits of ore over there, but whatever. Okay, that's alright. But anyway, we're out of time for today. So, yeah, we've got all the Oh, what's going on here? This has died. Why has it died? Has someone blown something up? Oh no, it's out of fuel. I just automatically suspect the biters at this point. But yeah, so we've got all of the components we need for blue signs, but we don't have enough steel yet, so we're going to set up a big old smelting area over there. And then we'll have blue signs and it'll all happen. So, I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.